Ladies and gentlemen, some more High Elves in the Warhammer 2 campaign. So, last time we had a bit of a casualty, honestly. Just a tiny bit. Someone got murdered. Well, look. I think we can all agree that it was a horrible tragedy that befell this wonderful nation. However,
the Cold Order ends here.
I believe it is now time to seek vengeance for what happened. Now, stick that to ownership, make the UI somewhat usable and sensible.
Lord
Now,
of Phoenix Court.
right, well, I can't recruit more than, yeah,
Your behest?
So here's the thing. Here's the elephant in the room, as they say. Only one public order here? Why? Corruption taxes. Is corruption going down? No, corruption's going up ever so slightly. Okay.
Order must be maintained.
Yeah. At the very least, this is completely polluted, uncorrupted. Sorry. Okay, tell you what. Let's address the elephant in the room, as it were. Let's kill the orcs. Kill the orc tribe and seek vengeance for our fallen comrade. And then we'll talk about stuff like that. Because I also, like, I really need to do quest battles. In case you haven't noticed. I really need to do those. Because, sort of haven't done any. Bit of a problem. Chaos is going to invade soon. Now, the end times are nigh, and that's not fun for anyone. Mostly because of the chaos corruption across the map, which is insane. So yeah. I mean, I found a way to, believe it or not, I found a way to live with chaos as the vampire counts. Essentially just spam corruption buildings everywhere. And even then, you get revolts and stuff like that because, well, mostly because of their characters that spread, like, 20% corruption per turn or something stupid like that. I'm ever so slightly over-exaggerating, but, you know. Find a way to live with the vampire counts. Can't do that with the with high elves, though, I don't think. It's like... yeah, I really can't do that with high elves. Leave the construction work for now. It's important and all that, but it's not the most important thing in the world. Question: is this a quest battle? Yes. What is here, and who does it belong to? I think we should get involved a little bit diplomatically.
Can I offer assistance? You have
Various
to
different
file with
places.
Phoenix Court to speak quickly.
So you really don't want to join a confederation with me? Okay.
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
Lorthran. That's from Dark Souls. I just realized this. Lorthran is from Dark Souls. Holy mother of everything. It totally is. You will travel to the land of the ancient lords, Lorthran. Yeah.
The Shadowlands. You called?
That is kind of amazing. Okay. I mean, that's... Did they steal it from Dark Souls? I think that's actually, I think it's the other way around. But still, it's like, huh. Never actually noticed that until now. Okay.
All are given a fair hearing in the Phoenix Court.
Well, is like a non-aggression pact? Oh, come on, people. Is there anyone I can trade with that I'm not trading right now? Ah. Hello. Southern Imperial Realms. Strength rank 6? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's mildly inconvenient. What was it say? Unknown terrain, yeah. Well... leave that be for now, I suppose. This place is okay, public order-wise. We do need to build something here. It's going to end up being a public order building, isn't it? I can tell. Sure, why not? Didn't have any of those over there. Still recruiting stuff with you. So...
Princess of the Azure. For the Phoenix King.
I can't reach the city, can I? Okay, I'll do something then. How much does it?
Command.
How much does it cost to encamp? Movement points wise.
Highborn.
Was it 50 or was it? Yeah, it was 50. Okay. We'll put you right next to him,
We march.
like so.
This is not noble.
Encamp. I would like to retrain those units a little
Standing
bit.
by. A promising
As for
charge.
you, can't get you assassinate, can I? Well, you don't need stuff from up here because you're not going to participate in battles. This starts at rank 10. I suppose secure influence, right? Can need a little bit of it. Oh, what is this?
I'd rather eat a squig.
A whole new Blue Vipers army?
Off I go, inspecting the garrison.
Sorry, am I expected to believe that... Ah, it's not a whole new one, is it? It's the same one from over there that's just moved. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. So we will lose the floating pyramid, as unfortunate as that is. But we will also take it back next turn, so realistically speaking, that does not matter all that much. Okay, let's invest what little money we have. Well, it's not actually that little, but let's invest what money we have into the economy. Okay, and you... oh, they've perfectly positioned themselves out of range, right? Right, that makes all the sense in the world.
Forward at
Cross the
once.
border. Increase my trade by a little bit, I suppose. Sort of hoping that you'll attack this place and that we'll sort of, you know, rid ourselves of the foul enemy that lies within, as it were. And then I can then cross over into here and start clearing all of this out. I don't mind sharing this with you. Like, at this point, just get rid of it, right? Okay, what about research? I want this, that's... Diplomatic relations plus 10 with High Elves and Lizardmen. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Because it's... and Lizardmen, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Primarily because if I get backstabbed by some of the Lizardmen that I'm allied to right now, I am screwed. At least until I get, like, another couple of armies, which, will take some time, but hey. What the hell is that? That is very weird looking. Yeah, whatever. There's no way in hell. Impressive amount of kills, though. Impressive amount of kills you, managed to grab up. Yeah, settlement loss, whatever. Move along, come on. Critical failure. Fuck off. Alright. There we go.
Seeks me. My powers are yours.
Are you flipping joking?
Feel my power. I know the way.
Alright. Do you know what they're gonna move? They're gonna do? They're gonna move out and like attack that settlement, or the one back here somewhere.
Protect Elves.
Travesty, I tell you, it's a travesty.
A wise
Question: if I attack you right now, are you willing to aid me in my pursuit of? Never mind. Never
Rally to me,
mind. It's like supposedly I can win
Their
this.
deaths are necessary. To battle.
Like easily, but I would really like to coordinate a target with you. Please don't tell me you're not at war with the
Watch over us.
little pieces of shit down there. Okay. Okay, that is it's fine. It's totally acceptable and fine. Yeah. Totally fine. I am
Your instructions.
completely unfazed by it. Let's see. We want some cav, right? Like silver helms with shields or just silver helms? Just silver helms. Let's put them with shields. Why? Sure. Silver helms with shields. Even though they have proven to be somewhat completely and utterly useless in recent memory, but hey. And you know what?
None shall live.
I thought that this and this had the same name for a second. You know, I think I'm desperate enough to just attack this straight up.
Attack. We don't need prisoners.
Sod it, let's go. What's the worst that can happen? We lose our entire army? Pfft. We'll just build a new one. I'm being facetious, of course. No, I can't afford to build a new one, but hey. Look, we can, we don't want to think negatively, right? We don't want to bring any negativity into ourselves at this point. No, it's, fine. Look, we have the front line that is, like, possibly the best we will ever have. Of, like, the front sword infantry and whatnot. We have a decent amount of archers, we have good artillery, we have 2 flippin' dragons. Pardon me, but I think that seems rather sufficient to deal with a bunch of savage orcs with clubs. And the fact that there's a bajillion of them doesn't help, but, you know, dragons. Plus, it's not a siege battle. If it was a siege battle, I would be... Yeah. Well, no, okay. Technically, it's a siege battle, but sod that, it's not a siege battle, it's an open field battle, and the fact that there's a settlement is just...
Loyal.
Well, it literally doesn't matter. So there you go. We need to spread this out, right? We need to make this a rather thin line. Actually, I'm going to take the field. I'm going to sprint up, and I'm going to take the field, and I'll give you my reasoning why in just a bit.
Silver helms.
I don't like fighting in forests, as a sort of general rule of thumb. I'm not pro fighting in forests. kind of like the Romans. Give us an open field of battle,
What orders?
and we will meet you there.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Anyone who's ever played Medieval Total War knows exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you think I'm horribly racist. Which, either way, is kind of okay by me. Kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, let's spawn a little bit close for my taste, but you know what? It's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. We will engage the enemy like so, and now the fun begins. So, dragon. Rain fire and death upon the enemy, and you rain equal amounts of fire and death just from the other side. I'd like you to actually charge in to the arrow boys if you can. See how that works out. You do have skirmish mode enabled. Can I trust you to uphold the ideals of the skirmish mode? Yes, maybe? No? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, a cycle of charge, withdraw, charge. Causes maximum casualties for minimum losses. And if you did not know, I have indeed done the tutorial for the original Rome Total War, since we are referencing absolutely everything in a battle like this. It's because it's tense. Trust me. It's because it's a tense battle. I do want to see how you do, though, because this is where the battle is won or lost. And it's club against greatsword, and between me and you, the greatsword isn't doing all that well. It's fine, but you know. Actually, I missed out on a pretty decent pun. The greatsword isn't doing all that great. Right, use the dragons. Don't be afraid to use the dragons.
Noble lady.
You're a... First of all, congratulations on just launching fireball after fireball on the hero, the literal only unit that it's ineffective against. Second of all, you're an archer? Hybrid weapon infantry. I mean, yeah, sure, you can melee, but you're an archer? Alright. You know, sure, you bow and arrow, why not? Why not? What was it? Cycle with charge, withdraw, charge? Yeah. That's what we're doing. I swear on me mum, that's what we're doing. They look so gracious. Yeah, you have to admit, they look so bloody gracious when they're Could you, I don't know, like, take flight, please? It's, the thing is, you're being a bit of a moron.
It will be done.
Try and get in behind them. Why are there, like, 20 horses trapped in the middle of nowhere, slowly walking? This is stellar AI. I mean, this is just stellar. Fireball after fireball, okay. Spew garbage on the enemy, come on. Like back there, right, sure. Good. At this point, I would like to emphasize that I do not care what happens to most of these men. As horrible as that sounds, it is absolutely true. Because they will get retrained and replenished as soon as the battle is over. If they win. If they lose, they all die, and I equally don't care about what happens to them. So, there you go.
It will be done.
One unit there is enough.
For the king!
I think it's high time we've seized the initiative, yeah? As for the dragon, the absolutely useless thing outside of a siege,
It shall be done.
get out of there. Anything within our grasp, yeah, my arse.
For duty.
Orders received. Battle call.
Charge them down, let none survive.
Swordmaster of Hoeth, to battle! It will be done.
Sorry, I think I turned into Sylvanas there for a minute.
Attack!
Orders received.
Which
Apace.
surrounded cavalry, that's my bad.
Setting forth.
Which, all things considered, might not be the worst thing ever. Spew garbage. Spew garbage on the enemy, yes. Do it. Do it now. Do it, you slow, overgrown lizard. Beauty. Beauty, there you go. Where's your brother of a slightly darker variety? There you go. Spew garbage on the enemy.
Attack. Silver helms. For the king.
For a brief second there, I thought I lost my other cav unit, and I was about
Swordmaster of
to be mildly perturbed by said fact.
We will obey. Swordmaster
There you go.
of Hoth.
As much as I would love to hunt them down, and as pretty as that is,
Following orders.
ah, fuck it, I will actually do it. I was going to say there's no point because they're all going to die. There actually is a little bit of a point, experience.
Understood.
Ancestors!
But yeah, we have, what were these, the fluffy fighters? Yup, you know what? I'm impressed. Held out
Illyrian archers.
a little bit better than I thought they would.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Because they took out like
Swordmaster
2
of Hoth.
each, right? Not in every scenario everywhere, but they were capable of taking out like 2
Understood.
enemy units each, which, fair enough, it's basic infantry, but
Swordmaster of Hoth.
I've learned not to take stuff like that for granted.
Make Ulthuan proud.
So yeah, like I mentioned, good work. And this, I mean, this is just gorgeous. There is no escape. There is no escape. Life is torture, life is pain, existence is pain, there is just no getting out of it.
Illyrian archers.
Actually, would prefer if you don't fire,
We away. For duty.
because you'd be just killing all my men.
We will obey.
No real reason.
Black oil.
Take out the shaman.
Kill them. Death. Acknowledged. Swordmaster of Hoth.
This is getting a little bit silly. Ah, there we go. Okay, all things considered, very good. What do we lose, like 200 men? Easy. Very good, I would say. Like, it could have gone a lot worse. And it's strategically speaking, it's a pretty damn important victory because it opens up like a corridor down to the south, and potentially allows for some more permanent control over the continent. But yeah, that's for later. Loot and occupy, or just occupy? You know, just occupy it. I don't want any trouble in the region. Ruby Ring of Ruin. Bonus spell Fireball for Command-licious. Alright, sure.
I serve the
Sure,
Phoenix
so,
King.
Command-licious. Pretty decent, all things considered. Now, I would sort of want to go down this line, you know? But I sort of also want to go down this line. You know what? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Sod this line, we're going this and this. Until we unlock this one up here. Sounds good enough? Yeah. You can't do 3 Juggernaut, you usually focus on 2. I know, but everything's good. That's a serious problem, is that everything is good.
We will endure.
No, it's a good problem to have, as weird as that sounds is going to sound in a bit.
Can I offer
But,
assistance?
yeah. Okay, do we want any more sword masters? Yeah, we do want like 2 more sword masters, don't we? Okay. We picked up 2 more sword masters, leaving us at 17 out of 20. I would like I wanted siege artillery units for that, like for that army. I wanted stuff like that, but I don't think we're gonna get those right now. We could, but the thing is, I need that army to be like actually fighting, you know. So we shall see. Heroes not moved. Yeah, could you pop over here and assault units for me really quickly? Because that would help. You killed like 20 orcs. Which for one guy is not, you know, nothing, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a little bit...
The White Tower.
Well, shit. Alright, at any rate.
We are the guardians of order.
You have 2 out of 3 here. I'm gonna destroy this. So I'm not gonna recruit units here. Here though, this is gonna be interesting. They don't have an army, so replenish shop real quick, or in like 2 to 3 turns, and we're going after this place, and then moving down south, and then finally we can have like a proper empire built, and we can start having some fun with the custom armies and the quest battles and whatnot. It just gets better from here if that entire maneuver works. I'm having trouble finding one of the Rite of Awakening, Sacrifice to Mathlon performed. That I particularly care at sort of this distance away from the enemy. And yes, I'm not at war with them, but the Dark Elves are the absolute enemy. Yeah. So we'll upgrade that. You didn't move! Oh, that is sweet of you.
Tremble before
Now fuck off from my backyard. And yes, I could have fought that, but it would have been like a second battle of the day. And I wouldn't have gained much. In all due honesty. Like, it would have been okay-ish at best. Which... Okay, upgrade this. Upgrade this. Our hero leveled up. It's really, really good. Could give you a steed. Or I'll give you a few wards. Life leeching, constant casting improves power recharge rate. Yeah. Well, let's do all of these. Because they're all passives, and passives are really good because they don't require Juggernaut to use them actively. Which, you know, sort of what passive means. But what I mean is they don't depend on my brilliance or stupidity. And that honestly tends to make them better in the long scheme of things.
Your command.
Or in the grand scheme of things, even. Over here, do we have a public order problem? Like, no, but you will. Well, kind of, yeah. Okay, question now becomes, what do I do with Tesselis and his army? Obviously, we replenish them, you know, for a few turns, and, okay, but what about after that, you know? Like, what do we do after that? We could, option A, try and poke the Lizardmen up north, but I don't want to do that without 2 armies at least, because the front's a bit wide, right? Alternatively, get rid of this too. Alternatively, we leave these Lizardmen be for now, and we march him down south too. And you know what? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Master of the White Tower.
Yeah. Alright, let's do exactly that. As for you, well, I suppose you're going to stay here, right? Actually, why do that? Let's bring you down. Could pick up some XP or something. Assaulting units and killing like 5 orcs per turn. Don't laugh. It may help. It may actually save your life at some point. Don't laugh at something like that. Damage is damage is damage, you know. Yeah, fair enough, but well, it's like 20 orcs per turn. They replenish like 400. The math is against me. Simple as that. Don't actually build anything. We'll save up a bit of money. This is the sign of a mature player, you know. Like, we could build a couple of buildings that we're never going to use, or we could save money. Tell you what, though, ladies and gents,
Greetings.
thank you
Let us discuss
so very much for watching us take vengeance against the orcs, and ooh, defensive lines, absolutely, with all my elven brethren, apart from the dark elves, they don't count. They're exiles. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed it and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. For now, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.